What? That takes a lot of thinking, Mataji.
Yeah,
That's
or
what I.
at least we understand. ये तो detoxification चल रहा है यहाँ पे, कुछ
Mm,
करने की नहीं. This is the
mm, mm,
detoxification process, full
mm,
of
mm.
toxin का, ये रजोगुण का, तमोगुण का, full doing achieving का है, वो toxin removal हो रहा है. That's all.
Yes, yes. But
Pure.
seriously, whenever you get a chance, please elaborate a little bit more on this because I'm so stuck. I think that is what my question still I'm formulating last night's question that I asked you. I'm still not clear. But this doing thing, right? That doing. So my thing is when that doing is not there, sometimes, like for example, right now, my health is giving me such trouble that I'm not able to do the things that I used to
Yeah,
do.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when you stop, then you start feeling little bewildered
yeah,
that, oh, I am not doing. But then, and then it goes more into,
yeah,
I have to do
yeah,
that sort of a thing.
yeah,
When actually bhakti is not about it. That's what I was trying to understand from you,
yeah,
Mataji, when you
yeah,
said bhakti is a state of being.
yeah,
Especially because I felt, what happens, like say, I don't know when my end is, right? Whenever it is,
yeah,
बहुत कुछ physically नहीं कर पाएंगे.
yeah,
That time, how to be grateful and
right,
still,
right,
be connected to Krishna, because
yeah,
right now all the external activities is what helps connect like that.
yeah,
But internal connection is not deep. So if external activity is not there, how to keep that internal connection still? That
yeah.
was what I was trying to ask you yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mataji, I started
No,
off,
no,
but please,
thank you.
your format, we got into talking.
No, I know.
Apologies.
Actually, I was thinking of that too. Yeah, bhakti is about being with Bhagavan. Itna doing ka nahi hai. You know the Srila Prabhupada quote that was posted recently. Srila Prabhupada says, Krishna is everywhere. That quote is very nice, actually. It was a
Hmm.
recent post also. Krishna
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
everywhere, just that we are not able to see him. That's
Hmm.
why we are saying, okay, Krishna is here in the temple, so see Krishna here and now do
Hmm.
service for him here.
Hmm. Hmm.
Aisa. So,
Hmm.
the greater truth, the fuller truth is Krishna is everywhere.
Hmm.
And also, one more thing Srila Prabhupada said in one of his Vanis is, be careful. You're always, interacting with Krishna. Interacting word nahi hai, kuch word use kiya Srila Prabhupada, but
Hmm.
you're always, some synonymous to interacting.
Hmm.
तो
Hmm.
वो है भक्ति.
Hmm.
Bhakti is being with Krishna, being in Krishna consciousness.
Hmm.
इतना
Hmm.
doing बात नहीं है.
Hmm.
और honestly, it's not so much about thinking भी वो बात भी नहीं है. See, when
Hmm.
we are being with a person,
Hmm.
कि now the conversation हो रहा है अब. When I'm
Hmm.
being with you, it's just so natural. I don't have to artificially put effort to think about you. I'm just being with
Hmm.
you. And
Hmm.
everything is included. Our
Hmm.
conversation, doing is happening, thinking is happening. In being, everything happens.
Correct.
So, pehle, at least, yeah, I know this will take time, but it's worth mentioning that bhakti is about being with Bhagwan. And again, we cannot be on our own because of our conditioning. So being with Guru and Krishna, because
Hmm.
he will make everything happen. At least we have to know that it is bhakti.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the answer is yes, still needs to be given. कि
Yes.
कैसे वहां तक आना है? Oh, no, that's right. That's a
Yes.
question. Right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah,
You can answer it over a period of time. It's not
yeah,
like, I know
yeah,
it cannot be one
yeah.
shot.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
if you would please send it in a question format in writing and to Chaitanya Charitamrita group, Mataji.
Okay. Will do.
That
Will do.
will help me to be focused on that. And I
Sure.
know, Pranpavit Prabhu, you also posed a question the other day. That also, if you could please send it to Chaitanya Charitamrita group. Maybe whenever there is an opportunity, we can take up these questions.
Sure, madam.
Yes,
Yes.
please. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Yeah. Dear devotees, whoever has just joined, yes, welcome, please. Glad to be with you all. And yes, Shri Brhad Bhagavatamrta. We can now continue. इतना इतना सारा कुछ शेयर करने का है, but the time नहीं मिल रहा है. Little bit of time here and there is not enough. I know, but we'll go ahead, please. Yes, Brhad Bhagavatamrta. By the way, Nitai, good morning, Prabhu. Are you feeling okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, much
Yeah,
better.
good,
Yeah,
good,
thank you.
good. Yeah,
Yes.
very good. Yeah, please. Yeah. Yeah. We can get it started, right? Jagannath Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, yes, please.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
A person who executes his occupational duty properly for 100 births becomes qualified to occupy the post of Brahma. And if he becomes more qualified,
Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, I don't see the screen too. Hai na, Prabhu?
Yes,
don't
Mataji.
see the screen?
No, Mataji. I think
Oh,
you haven't shared the
okay, I will
original
share
screen.
again, Mataji.
Yes, yes.
Sorry
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. Go ahead, please. Yeah.
Now you are able to see, Mataji?
No,
Huh?
no, Mataji. No.
Mataji, we can see your screen, but
Huh?
it is showing your, I think, yeah, it is the OneDrive or
Yeah. Maybe you need to share the folder after you open it.
Can you see now, Mataji?
Yes, please. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry for that, Mataji.
Oh, please, no sorries, please. Thank you for your service. Yeah, please go ahead.
A person who executes his occupational duty properly for 100 births becomes qualified to occupy the post of Brahma, and if he becomes more qualified, he can approach Lord Shiva. A person who is directly surrendered to Lord Krishna or Vishnu in unalloyed devotional service is immediately promoted to the spiritual planets. Lord Shiva and other demigods attain these planets after the destruction of this material world. The persons who are not householders or the Naishtika brahmacharis, vanaprasthas, and sannyasis, the four realms they attain are Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Satyaloka. The ultimate fate of these renounced souls is described in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.6.20. The spiritual world, which consists of 3/4 of the Lord's energy, is situated beyond this material world, and it is especially meant for those who will never be reborn. Others who are attached to family life and who do not strictly follow celibacy vows must live within the three material worlds. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, please. Somebody else may continue. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji, my pranams to you. When their enjoyments are ended, they all return. Some who go to the Maharloka and the other higher planets become liberated with Lord Brahma. Srila Sanatana Goswami explains, they who have material desires again take birth, but they who have no material desires and only act out of duty became liberated. Some, after enjoying on Arkarloka and other planets, attain liberation. The renounced souls devoted to transcendental knowledge attain liberation at once. Srila Sanatana Goswami explains that Arkich is the demigod of fire, and we other planets here are the planets in the Shishumara circle. This is described in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.2.24 to 31. The Lord's devotees that have material desires enjoy according to their own desires, and when they become purified, they also attain that abode. The devotees that have no material desires at once attain the blissful spiritual realm of Vaikuntha, which even the liberated souls cannot attain. Srila Sanatana.
Yeah. I was going to say, Prabhu,
Yeah, Mataji.
this one here, this is impossible for a jiva. Not to have a material desire is impossible thing. Even the tapas, Maharloka, Janaloka, Brahmaloka, all of them, what is it a conditioned jiva like me can do? Those souls that have gone to Janaloka, Tapoloka, Maharloka, who am I when compared to all those souls? So how is it possible for me not to have any material desire? So for me, the conditioned soul, it is impossible. It's not like maybe it is difficult not to have a material desire. There is no question. It is just impossible. That's all. Esa. Because I am conditioned with the modes, and modes are all about desire only. Even in the mode of goodness also, there is desire for happiness. I am happy. There's no desire for recognition, but desire for yes, happy. So it is unfathomable. वो मेरी सॉफ्टवेयर में भी नहीं है. First of all, it's not even in my software about not having the material desire. Then how is it possible for the jiva? Because a spiritual realm is only for those souls who have no material desire but only a spiritual one. Then how is it possible for somebody like me who where the software needed for bhakti itself is not there? The software needed for bhakti is spiritual desire, not the material. How is it possible? So that is not in my system, and I have to download it. I don't have it. I have to download it from whoever has it. So that downloading thing is the purified souls, Shri Guru. It has to come from there because I don't even have that system at all. That I have to realize. That I have to realize. What happens is, when I realize that, then my efforts and thoughts and the whole sadhana happens in that direction. Every day is precious. Morning, evening, itna kuch ho raha hai, is going towards bhakti. This is all very precious. And it has to be fruitful, not to be frustrating. So this I should remember. This is about receiving. It is about receiving the mercy. It is given. I simply have to receive. If I forget this one, I will end up in frustration doing it. Because doing software मेरे पास है, a corrupted one. So that I have to remember. So unless I see bhakti as being given, it is being given every moment. Being given by Guru and Krishna. Every moment, everything in bhakti. The katha that is happening now, the devotees that we are with now, the japa, the seva, everything given. A given software download karna hai. Then bhakti will be, it's not only effortless, but will be relishable. Like that. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Srila Sanatana Goswami here quotes the description of Vaikuntha in Srimad Bhagavatam from 2nd canto, and 2.17 to 18 and 2.99 to 10 and 10.28, 14, 15 shlokas. Eternally and in many different ways, experiencing there are the happiness of direct service to Lord Krishna's lotus feet, a happiness that eclipses impersonal liberation. They feel great bliss. Some are devotees situated in knowledge, Jnana Bhakta. Some are pure devotees, Shuddha Bhakta. Some are devotees situated in love, Prema Bhakta. Some are devotees situated in great love, Prema Prem, Prema Para Bhakta. And some are overwhelmed by love, Prematura Bhakta. Mataji, you would like to?
Yeah, somebody else. Explanation on that, Prabhu? Is that what
Yes,
you're asking?
yes, Mataji.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe I can read the note, Mataji, then we can discuss it.
Okay, go ahead.
Srila Sanatana Goswami explains that here 4.5 with the Gnana Bhaktas, the half kinds of love are described. The devotion of the Gnana Bhaktas is mixed with the desire of knowledge. The knowledge here is not the pathetic liberation of impersonalists, but rather the awareness of the glories of serving the Lord's lotus feet. Maharaja Bharata is an example of Gnana Bhaktas. The Shuddha Bhaktas are devoted to the 9 processes of devotional service. Their devotion is not distracted by fruitive work. The desire for knowledge or non-devotional renunciation. Maharaja Ambarisha is an example of the Shuddha Bhaktas. The Prema Bhaktas want only to serve the Lord's lotus feet with love. Hanuman is an example of the Prema Bhaktas. The Prema Para Bhaktas are the Lord's affectionate associates who, by the Lord's boundless mercy, are tied by the chains of affectionately gazing at the Lord with the longings of love, friendship with the Lord, and close friendship where they joke with the Lord. The Pandavas are examples of the Prema Para Bhaktas. The Prematura Bhaktas are always overwhelmed by the treasure of wonderful love. Uddhava and the Yadavas are example of the Prematura Bhaktas. Although Vaikuntha cannot be attained without love for the Lord, there are varying degrees of that love. Thus, the Prema Bhaktas are better than the Shuddha Bhaktas. The Prema Para Bhaktas are better than the Prema Bhaktas. And the Prematura Bhaktas better than the Premapara Bhaktas.
Yeah, I think we can pause here, Prabhu. Right? Is that the start of the next one? Mataji, can we go? Yeah, we'll pause here. Yeah. So that's pretty much self-explained, right? That was already described.
Yes, Mataji, but
Yeah.
still you can add Mataji if you like.
So, the Jnana Bhaktas, they know that they are worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord. They're aware of the Lord as his position, Maharaj Bharata. So they are in ecstasy, but they're also aware of the position of the Lord as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jnana Bhakta. So they are aware, they have the Jnana that the Lord is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jnana Bhakta. Shuddha Bhakta, the 9 processes, their very existence, starting from thinking, hearing, speaking, doing, everything, their very existence, they want to dedicate, offer it to the Lord, Ambarish Maharaj. So they do not want to use their existence for their sense gratification, but use their existence, starting from thinking of the Lord to using the body for the Lord. And that is pure devotees, Shuddha Bhaktas, pure existence just for the Lord. And Prema Bhaktas, now that the mellows are starting, Ambarish Maharaj was pure, just totally wanted to offer himself, his whole existence. We are calling existence because it's not just service again. When we think of service, we tend to think of doing. And when we hear about thinking, we tend to think like, okay, I should think now. It is not so much like switch on, off, SNA. So that's why the whole existence, their being itself, they want to be for Bhagavan. That is Shuddha Bhakta. And the Prema Bhakta, this Prema Bhakta is, now the longing is there, attraction is there. It's not just absorption in the Lord. Like Ambarish Maharaja, he was totally absorbed in the Lord, so much. But when the absorption is getting so much denser and is overflowing as an emotion, that is Prema Bhakta. Serve the Lord's lotus feet with love, Hanuman. When their love is flowing so much, then that is their service, like that Hanuman. And but Hanuman's loving service can be limited in certain circumstances. He has to maintain a little distance because that is a relationship of the servant dasya. So there is a little distance that is maintained. That distance is that gap is brought closer when in Sakya Rasa. So the formal dealings are now turned to informal, just being very informal with Bhagavan. When we are being so informal with somebody, we don't think of what to do, what to say, all these things are gone. So the flow is more uninterrupted in Sakya Rasa. In Dasya Rasa, it has to be a little gauged a little bit, but in Sakya Rasa, it's more uninterrupted because it's an informal flow of love and interaction, the love and reciprocations. So that is Pandavas. And Prematura Bhaktas, overwhelmed. This is overwhelmed is not only their reciprocations are informal, but their body is speaking, the eyes are watering, and they are shaking. It's just overwhelming. That is like Uddhava and Yadavas like that. So just being more proximal to Bhagavan. Yeah, so that's my understanding.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, well.
So the gopis, they
they deserve a special mention, I guess. We don't hear anything about them here. So
they are Madhurya Bhaktas, Mataji, or something else?
yeah, we will hear more when the Katha goes on. Right now we are with this description. So.
Sure, Mataji. Yeah.
That's a Haitukiya Pratihata, unstoppable against their pain. So much unstoppable that they don't care for their pain. And regardless of the relationship or designation. So that is an unstoppable one against all the obstacles. We will see. We will hear more when Sanatana Goswami explains. Yeah, thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can pause here. Dear devotees, you please say something now before we discuss anything from any one of you.
Mataji, may I ask you something?
Yes, please.
You talked about receiving, right? And downloading that software. We don't have that software. So basically, it is that software. Bhakti is about receiving it from someone that has that already.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like we spoke about that osmosis also the other day.
Right.
So then, as a recipient or as someone that is, empty right now and does not have the software, what can we do to prepare, like so that really happens and we are not just there, okay, I'm also here, ho jayega osmosis, ho jayega, and just keep doing that thing. But what does it mean? Does it, like clearing the space, creating more space, so that software can be
Right.
downloaded. What is that,
Yeah.
on an everyday basis, sincerely, what is that mentality? Now we are doing all the actions.
Yeah.
Japa kar rahe hain, sun rahe hain,
Yeah.
being in a mode of service to Guru Krishna, all that. But still, I feel something is missing, Mataji.
Yeah.
That is what I want to know. What is that
Yeah.
attitude or that mood or that one missing something, that will help download that software smoothly.
Yeah. So one thing is, first we have to recognize that we don't have that software, number one. Not only that, we also have to recognize that we have an infected software. So this is the very principle with Gauranga Mahaprabhu too. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is giving mercy. Gaura Priyajina, they are giving mercy. But our vessel hai na, it is full of dirt. It is already filled with full of dirt. So when they are giving mercy, where is the place for the mercy to come and sit in the pot? When the pot is already filled with kachra. So I have to realize that my pot is filled with kachra, number one. And how would I may say, yeah, I am filled with kachra, I realize it, and I want to receive mercy. Then if only I am really serious about receiving mercy, I have to empty my kachra first. I have to empty. So empty is this. So I do not know how to receive mercy. That we should acknowledge. So we should be like a blank slate. It's not like you write something on the slate and then you will try to fit in whatever you think you like, and whatever suits your thinking, your understanding, bits and pieces you will fit in there as an A. So it has to be a blank slate. It has to be a blank slate, and then eagerly look for what has to come. Yes, and so this very much is about the nature of the soul, Mataji. Unless the soul is ready to just become like a blank slate, and then receive, and is willing, eagerly willing and begging to receive, aisa, when that earnestness hai na andar, first of all blank slate hona hai hum log. We think we are doing it, but we are not doing it. That is our problem.
Yes.
We hold on to whatever we want to write on the slate, we write. And we erase only a little bit wherever we feel like we should erase, wherever we feel comfortable, and we fill in on the slate whatever we think we want to fill in. Aisa. So, a blank slate. So I think just summarizing two things is the blank slate comes with humility, actually. I really don't have it. I really don't have it. And I need it. That is humility. Saying is one thing. I may say it like that. I know I have kachra. I don't have it. But inside, I have my own plans of how to take out that kachra. What kachra is good for me and what is not so good for me. I have my own calculations going on inside. I might say it outside. But having my own calculations, aisa kuch hota hai na? Nothing like that. It has to be such an earnestness. It has to be such an honesty. Such an honesty कि blank slate hai. Please, Guru and Krishna. When the earnestness is really genuine and sincere, I can't even go to Krishna. I will know that. I will say, please, oh Vaishnava, Thakura, Guru, please. When I am honest and when I am really sincere and serious, to receive what is coming, then I will really beg. Krishna se tomara, Krishna dite paro, tomara shakti ache, ohe Vaishnava Thakura. Until then, I will not see it, Mataji, unless that real honesty and earnestness comes from within me. I may sing the bhajan, I may hear it, everything. I may superficially say it, I may feel sad, I may feel happy, I may do this, I may do that. Yes, sab chalta hai. But when the milk boils until the boiling point, aisa hota hai na? Until it comes from within, that earnestness. That earnestness is the key. Earnestness is the key, Mataji. That's when all the shackles they break. With the intensity of the earnestness that we have, that will break the shackles. And then we will see, okay, humility is the way to go. There is nothing else I can do. Humility, humble to who? Not even to Krishna, it is to Guru. Ye sab humko, we will be able to feel it, see it ourselves. So that has to happen from within. Hum log sab sun rahe. We are hearing it. Humility is needed, everything. We are hearing it. But your question is, how can that happen for me inside? The earnestness has to get deeper, Mataji. It has to get deeper. First, it is only a little sincerity, interest, that's all. Knock, knock, knock. Let me see if my questions are answered. Ho gaya. वो तो inquisitiveness है, earnestness नहीं है. वो तो सिर्फ आतो जिज्ञासा अर्थाति. This is jignasu, that's all. और bhakti did not even start with occasion का answer मिल गया, हो गया. What did we know about bhakti? We only had information. A question and answer session ho gaya, that's all. So then it is the earnestness that takes us beyond the jignasu. And it's not going to come easy, actually, because that's where the testing will go on. Do you really want Krishna? Or do you want to hold on to what your mind wants to say, what plans you have to go get there? ये सब आता है. ये सब everything will come. And each time something comes like that, no, Krishna, it's you, it's you. Then we will see, oh, this is the path of humility, and it has to come through the Vaishnava, Shri Guru. As we will be able to see it in our journey. वो सब कब होता है? When past the inquisitive state. आरती है, artharti hai, please take away my pain, Krishna, one state. Oh, give me what I want, Krishna, second state. Okay, it's not about my pain, it's not about giving what I want, but I have question and answers, inquisitive state. Uske baad hai bhakti ki baat. So it comes with earnestness, and we just have to continue the Sangha to hear what bhakti means. As is said by Bhaktas, it's a journey. So one answer is sadhu Sangha. Hear the katha like this, and then get reminded of what sadhus are telling us, instructing us, and then take it from there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. It's amazing how everything is there. Gauranga is given, Gaura Priyajana are actually giving us. It's amazing. It's full of hope because it's already there. It's a matter of acceptance, honesty. It's a matter of honesty and humility. These two things. If we have to use two words, honesty and humility. And then the doors will open. Then we will be able to see the path ourselves. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, mixed sessions, but everything is spiritual, so and is needed for us to nourish us. So thank you.
Yes.
So maybe we'll pause here. Huh? Yeah, dear devotees, we'll meet again then. Thank you all for your association. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो
नमो
नमः।
नमः।
वैष्णव ठाकुर की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। हरे कृष्णा।